Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man proudly presents, you know what it is, another Wednesday. So when it's Wednesday, you know what day that is. That is Say What Wednesday. We have anointed it that day. So again, thank you guys for being here. Everybody who's stopping in. It's going to be a great show because we have a lot to cover, a lot of things to talk about. And yeah, like it's going to be interesting. Now the biggest topic of tonight and what we're going to do and how we're going to do this, and I want to bring everybody in here in just a second, but let me talk just a minute. The biggest thing is we're going to jump into what is called loyalty versus honesty. And I'm bringing that up because the word loyalists gets thrown around a lot, especially with like a lot of things that we got this week, a lot of reveals that we got this week. One particular figure or two particular figures that have gotten the exclusive treatment, which none of which I'm going to get, but happy for everybody else that's going to get them. But again, we've also seen some divisiveness in the community when it comes to one particular figure. We get into that in art versus hot toys type of situation. Instead of just saying, we're happy for collections and that we're getting variety, it's always a versus thing. So we're going to really dive heavily into that because I want to see, is loyalty more important or is honesty? When you just basically just being honest of, what product is better, what company basically represented, and it's okay. We all win, but just be honest. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about in just a minute. And we're going to also talk about a couple of releases. We're going to talk about a few people who went to Comic-Con this past weekend and their experiences, stuff like that. USB got me like a $2,000 set of socks. So we're going to talk about that, pretty soon as well. And yeah, it's going to be a good show. But let me introduce the chat first, or actually the group and everybody that's on the panel here with us tonight. Starting with this guy, my man, second brother, aka man, he's mother in the building. What's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on? Thanks for
good?
having me. Feel good to be home for 2 weeks. So,
Bro, you
everything.
always on the road, man. Like you
Yeah,
are always, you are blessed, bro. You are so blessed to be out all the time.
yeah, and it's just how things just line up. I'm just, blessed and grateful that I'm able to do that, able to take
Yeah,
little macho and have him, to explore the world and make sure that he understands there's more places than the DMV. So,
yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely.
yeah,
That's always the beauty of it, bro. More places
yeah,
than just the DV or just home. Like there's so many places. And then he's at the age where he needs to travel, get out. So that's always a
right.
good thing, brother. So definitely, man, so glad to have you here tonight. Next up, we got Useby in the building. Useby Trippin. That's his name.
Be tripping.
Useby Trippin is in the building. What's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
What's going on? I am sick, if you can't tell. I was at Comic Con.
Man, you
I was
got
at Comic
the
Con for 5 days. I walked 34 miles. And yeah, now I'm sick because of it. But totally worth it. Totally fun. Got to meet up with so many different friends, that I stream with, and so many different people that I collect.
hell yeah.
Got some awesome stuff, including those, $9,000 socks.
Yeah.
I got me some Scotty Young pins that I've been organizing here.
Word.
There we go.
Word.
A bunch of other
Word.
stuff. So yeah, excited to.
So you got some nice things. You got some nice things.
Yeah, thanks for
Okay.
having me, man.
Always good to have you here, brother, as always. Next up, we got Unc in the building. We got Uncle Keith.
Hey,
Uncle Keith is in the building. What's going on with you, brother? How you doing,
hey,
bro?
man, nothing much. How's everybody doing out there? Good to see everybody. Glad to be on the stream tonight.
Yeah. The
Like I said, I
background,
was
bro.
at
That
Comic Con. I
background.
saw I
Damn.
saw Hughes be a little bit.
Yeah.
We passed like ships in the night a couple of times, but uh, other than that, I had a great time. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was just walking around,
Yeah.
just seeing things and
Mhm.
people enjoying themselves, and to have nothing but one reason to be out and having a good time, and that was the love of everything there. That's what makes
Hell,
Comic Con and stuff like that so good. So
hell yeah.
uh, I didn't really buy anything. I got a small little comic book. It was called Ewoks Against the Hobbits.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
it was pretty cool. I liked it. It was odd, so that's why I bought it. But I saw some comic books I wanted to get, but them prices was wild, man. It was woo.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, 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 can't do
Yeah,
it.
the con is always wilding like that. You already know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean.
oh
That's how
yeah,
it be. Them prices, yeah, no joke.
oh yeah. So I got a Mario story real quick, and I'll tell you. So me, Mario, and John from In Arts were coming back from having something to eat, and we were standing where the train is a little island right before the train. So we're standing there, and Mario goes, "Is that who I think it is?" And I said, "Who are you talking about?" I turn around, and there's Rob Liefeld
Oh,
digging in a
word.
bag. Yeah, digging in a bag. Guess what kind of bag it was? It was a Deadpool bag. So
For
he's digging in
real.
this bag. So Mario goes, "Should I say something?" I said, "Yeah, Mario, go over and say something." So Mario goes over and say, "Oh, how's your con been so far?" He jumps up, he gives Mario a fist bump, gives me a fist bump, gives John a fist bump, and he says, "It's been going great. See that hotel right there? My wife's over there. I gotta go." Bam, and he was gone.
For
Like
real.
that. Oh
So
man,
he
he
just
was
gave you a
gone.
fist bump and then was
He
out.
gave us a fist bump and he was out. So, it was cool to see him and wish you could have talked to him some more. But listen, the man had something to do or he didn't want to be there. Because we're the only ones that recognize it was people all around him and we're the only ones that knew who he was. It was
Word.
kind of crazy. But it was cool. And that was saw Todd McFarlane, of course. But,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but just to see, somebody right there on the street was kind of cool. But other than that, man, I had a great time. I had a real
Good,
great time
man. Good, bro. Good, man. So
there.
glad to have you here this evening as well, bro. Calvin will be in a little bit later, followed by your guy cheating ass Dan. He'll probably be here a little bit later
Oh,
too.
dang.
But next up, we got Cut and Cam in the building. Cut and
Yo,
Cam, what is going down with you, brother?
what's going on, man? Let's see, happy Wednesday night, everybody. Glad to be here. I didn't cover any of this shit this week, so I'm glad to be on here to talk about it with you guys right now. Yeah, a
Yes.
lot of hot stuff drops. A
Yeah.
little bit of controversy here and there, but I'm
Oh
excited to
yeah,
talk
it's a
about
lot
it,
of
man.
controversy. We're gonna talk
It's a
about
little,
that. You know
it's a
what
lot
I
of
mean?
choosing sides out here, but I want to talk
Yeah.
about it. It's gonna be good.
You got some folk choosing sides, but we're gonna definitely dip into that conversation because it's one to be talked about in here, whatever. But yeah, man, thank you for being here, and thank you guys out here for being with us as well. Let me go through the chat and see who we got, man. We got Philip the Fool in the building, Chuck G, Laura Quills is in the building. Thank you for being here. Philip the Fool, Blazing Asian is in the building. Larry Walker, who else we got? Loco Lou was popping, my bro. Who else do we have in here with us? We got Collectible Chats. Pedro Lopez, second bro, is out there. Yomo. Who else do we have? Chuck G. AG Agrus is in the building. Thank you for being here. Let me see who else we got. We got Jazzy Furries in the building. Who else we got? Louis Labitz is here. Mark Lee is in the building. Thank you for being here. Beskar Kid, my guy, is in the building. Thank you for being here, man, as always. Renz Talentino is in the building. Admantium Wolverpool is here as well. Who else do we got here with us this evening? Brandon Salad is here. Swoo 616. Late Bloomers in the building. Spice Runner is out there in the building. Thank you for being here, Sean. And yeah, quite a few, man. We got quite a few people that's actually stomping in here to say what's up, as always. But we're gonna get right to it, man. We just gonna get in with it. We're gonna get in where we fit in because that's just always how we do this.
Damn
And
camera.
yeah, your camera's messing up. There
The
you go. I
camera's
see,
acting
bro.
up, man. I don't know
I
what's
feel
going
you.
on.
I feel you, bro. I
Damn.
feel you. But you're here, and that's what it's all about,
Yeah.
man. So we're gonna talk about some things. We're gonna talk about some things. So check this out, y'all. What is that, Jose? Yeah, he said, Leo, when you coming to SoCal, so you can party with us, man. I got to, I have to, man. I definitely got to make a trip there. We were trying to decide where I was gonna go for my 50th. I think we settled on Florida this year. So we're going to go down there and I'm gonna just kind of meet a couple people and we're just gonna have a relaxing moment. We're gonna probably hit up Disney World and Universal as well. So we're gonna have a ball. So definitely I can't wait for that. But I want to kind of so let's start off on a all right, let's start off on the beefier note. I call it a beefier note because this one is one that I've basically been waiting on. We're gonna talk about some of these reveals because I don't think this week so far we haven't gotten one release. Everything has basically been a reveal. things that we're waiting on, and things that we know. And this is all in preparation for Toy Fair exclusives, which we know basically these summer showcases going on this year and in this week. So there's a lot to be definitely dive into. But I want to bring this piece up here because I think this for me was the main event. I don't know about everybody else, but for me, this
Black
one
Suit
right
Spider-Man.
here, bro, you already know. Black Suit Spider-Man was that piece.
Yeah.
It was that piece that I had been waiting on. I had been talking about it for the longest time. We knew it was coming, but it was just crazy. They did this kind of in reverse, which I'm happy about. No problems, but they were exclusives for both the advanced suit and the Miles suit, the Miles upgrade suit. Those were exclusive pieces, but they didn't make this exclusive, which I'm happy about. But it's just like, yo, wouldn't that be like the other way around, considering the simple fact that this is like
don't
a
put
feature?
don't put that into the ether, bro.
Hey,
I am
you
so
already
happy
know.
it's this way.
I'm
so
happy,
it's
bro.
this way.
Please.
Yeah, man.
I am super happy this way, but I'm just saying, like, it's just weird that they did it, but I'm excited about it. This piece for me was definitely a highlight, man. Like everything about it. I was so excited about. Cam, listen, I don't even know, Cam, if you're interested in this piece at all, because I don't even know if you were interested in the Marvel VGM game.
No,
But
I wasn't.
what about this piece? Are you interested in this piece, bro?
No, I actually, to add to my collection, honestly, no, because I didn't collect any of the other
Gotcha.
characters from this whole entire line or series. I think though this is probably one of the best Spider-Man Venom suits I've seen, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And the way, because it seems like this figure can actually fit in the MCU if you actually look at it. Like I couldn't tell you if this is the PS5 version or if Tom Holland is underneath that suit right now.
Definitely ain't the Topher Grace version. Definitely ain't that version.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. So I mean, I think it looks great. I'm excited to see where the gameplay and the actual story goes. We have like a little bit of background. PS5 or Sony has been giving us little snippets here and there about the storyline, but I just think this thing just speaks volume altogether, especially with that venomous arm kind of like takeover. Even with it, being incorporated with his Iron Spider claws as well. I think that's super dope. So I'm excited for a lot of people to get this. I probably won't personally be putting it or adding it to my collection, but it's going to look really good with the other figures as well, I think.
Yeah, this definitely, I mean, this is honestly was a highlight for me. It's one that I've been waiting. Once it goes up to pre-order, I'll definitely order it. I've been super duper excited about it, bro. Like words can't describe. I'm just like, yo, I am definitely all in.
I think my only gripe has been that with the whole entire gameplay series or IP is that they didn't do really many villains. So that's what kind of took me out of it, because I'm like, man, it would have been cool if they would have done like a Craven, for this one or something like that. I mean, we still have time, possibly might get it, but we still haven't seen Green Goblin in this game yet, so we could possibly see that as well. So I don't know, it can go anywhere. So
I think definitely we could, but I mean, I think they're starting, and that's the thing. I hope this is a difference from what they did before, that they actually give us heroes this time. I mean, get us villains this time, because they didn't give us a lot of villains. They missed out on that opportunity. It would have been super dope to give us that, but hopefully they'll kind of bend the rules and do it this year. Useby, your thoughts on this piece, bro? Is this something and don't worry, you ain't got to persuade me to get this because I'm already in it. But is this one that you gonna get, bro?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Like, without a doubt. Like, I wanted a black suit. I want a symbiote suit for a long time.
Long time, bro.
It's gonna be not till Secret Wars when I imagine we get the Tom Holland one. So this is gonna be perfect. You know what I mean? So I am all about this. I know there's watching CW last night. There's some issues with like the tactical kind of lines, in the suit and how it's not, whatever, but I don't even care.
Bro, listen, I always divorce it from the IP. Like whenever I
Yeah.
see it, I divorce it from what it's attached to, and just look. It's if I see something that is slightly comic accurate, which this damn well looks like it will be,
Yeah.
and it's their interpretation, I'm all in on it.
100%. And I think that the deluxe special edition, whatever, with the transforming head is like 100% a must. So
Bro, look
that
at
is
this.
coming home with me. I can't wait.
Hell yeah, bro.
For that. I didn't get the other two. So yeah, I'm happy that this one is not
Hell
limited,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
this one will be coming home with me.
Hell
Post
yeah, bro.
haste.
Hell yeah, bro. The thing is like I like I said before, I didn't have any original plans on getting the other two because they were almost damn near too similar to the ones I have. So I'm like, I'm good. I was waiting on this, and so happy that it's coming. So I'm all in on it. Man, these what you think about this, bro?
Man, these motherfuckers did it again. Man, besides, not to steal any of your thunder, sir, but when those other exclusives came out, I didn't even waste my time. Also, because this one right here, stole the show. If you already have, like you said, if you already had the Miles, if you already had the Advanced Suit Spidey, what was the need? Really, the need to put the effort in.
Yeah.
This right here stole the show. You can take them on. Actually, when they release this, I pretty much think everyone has forgotten about those exclusives. Except the ones who try to hunt for them.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And that's the thing is I was talking to Lane. Remember with Lane the other day, he was like, damn, like I got the exclusives and then they released this. I was like, yeah, you better cancel something. Right. You better cancel something because like this right here is the price of admission. It looks good. The suit definitely looks good. Now, Uncle Keith, let me ask you a question before you even tell me if you're gonna get this or not.
I'm listening.
Do you think that with this being released, are we going to get that Venom from the game?
Of course. Of course, no doubt about it. I mean, look, this is almost Venom right here. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I know, like I said, I haven't played the video game, so I really don't know that much about all the the different versions of the suit or anything. But I do like this. I'll definitely like the classic Spider-Man head coming out of the symbiote head. That's pretty nice. And it's nothing that was on my radar to get, but it maybe down the road, if it comes up for sale or something like that, I might get it. But you know me, I'm whatever
classic
I can get closer to the original. That's what I get. So no, this is nice, and like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are very excited about it because it does look good. It has a lot of accessories. Those arms on there, man, they look like they can hurt somebody.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does. Like seeing those arms, I was like,
things are like sharp on the ends, dude.
What's trying to?
I got that Iron Spider. I got that Iron Spider dude, and that joint will poke it. Yeah, it would poke the shit out.
Okay.
Yeah, and the arms are similar to that.
No, but Venom and Carnage, my little brother, man. I remember when Carnage came out. Well, this was back, when he first came out. My little brother was crazy about Carnage, but I Venom and Carnage are like my favorite Spider-Man variants. I love those two.
Bro.
Yeah, like I said, if this down the pike, if this becomes on sale or get it at a cheaper price or something, I would get it. This is nice.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. And you know who's gonna get this. You already know who else is gonna get this, bro. You already know this guy right here. This guy right here, Local Lou, is definitely gonna get his hands on this piece.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get my hands on it because I was able to lock in that Miles and that Peter.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, and with that special edition head sculpt for this specific Black Suit Spider-Man, I'm gonna put that on the other one and have me a little collage on that one with the symbiote. You feel me? And dude, I am so stoked about it. I brought this guy out because my fellow brother, my second brother, my other brother from another mother, basically, was talking about the Iron Spider, and it's similar. It's very similar, and we finally get 4 arms instead of the 3 that we get.
The 3 that
classic
we
version.
Get,
yeah. Right. So This is dope, and this is very, very interesting. To see that they gave us this rather than the symbiote tendrils, which is very interesting. But I get it why they did it. You know, it's a toy. We're gonna stick to what we got and just kind of like let your imagination play through, sort
Uh-huh.
of. So it doesn't bother me either way. I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
two of these. I'm getting a special edition, and I'll get a regular one.
Oh, word. Just for that,
Yeah,
yeah, for the mask alone, definitely,
Ye-
man.
yeah, because you know how the pre-orders are going, man. Like you'll sit, you wait, it'll last maybe 2 months, and then it's gone. And
Yeah,
that's going
hell
from
yeah.
Sideshow. That's going from
Hell
Sideshow. And this is a
yeah.
Sideshow exclusive. This is the Hot Toys exclusive, so it would be a Sideshow exclusive.
Yeah. This well, they didn't tap the exclusivity on this yet, so which I'm glad they didn't. So it's not exclusive to Hot Toys, but you know it's going to be exclusive to Sideshow when it comes to that sculpt. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
those are going to go quick. You know what I mean? Those are probably they'll have those on for like that 3 or 4 day wait, whatever thing, and then that'll
Mm-hmm.
go, and then everybody's going to actually be forced to go to the regular unless you hit that wait list. So I don't know but this definitely is coming home. With me, it definitely is. It's a no brainer. Now, if this right here, man, I'm telling you this right now, like if this ain't coming home to Cam, this next piece, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. If this ain't coming home to Cam, if this Tony Stark suit up Mark 7 ain't going to you, bro. What's up, bro? What's up, Cam? You what about this, bro?
He looks sick. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. He looked like he on his last damn leg. I'm be honest. And I'm looking, I'm like, Tony. This is before they changed out the piece, and he gave him the little shot in the neck with the
Yeah.
donuts. That's that head sculpt. But I think it's really cool though. Obviously, I see that they took off. They couldn't have the Black Sabbath, wording on the top of the T-shirt. But I think this is a cool piece though. I'm kind of on the fence because I do not really like suit ups. Suit ups just
Yeah.
seem hella problematic and not really posable, and that's what I'm all about. I love articulation and being able to change up, different things on the
Yeah.
figures. But I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
want to. I don't want to be sweating bullets when I'm putting this thing together.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm scared of. If I'm spending, $350 is what this is, I think, on this thing, and then I'm snapping off, limbs left and right. I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm in the middle. I think it looks really good, but we'll have to
I
see.
would
It have to be marked down for me to like
I
jump
would
on it.
probably only do this. I would probably do if now again, I'm not saying I'm going to get it, but I'm saying
Right.
if I were to get this, this is probably this is as far as I go.
Yeah,
Right here.
this is a great step because as we know,
Yeah.
what was it, the last Mark 7 that came out came in with the transformation style like the pod, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can always have that kind of next to it to symbolize like,
The
the
change
steps.
that's
Yeah, the
taking
steps are
place. Yeah, the
changing.
steps
Yeah.
that's actually going. Yeah. So this is probably as far as I would actually go with this piece. But again, I was saying like this looks like P Rock without his glasses on with hair, like longer hair.
Yo,
But nah,
Bro.
P Stark. But yeah, it's going to second brother. What you think about this piece, bro?
Man, I'm piggybacking with Cam, man, because when you tell me I had these suit up pieces, it just it me looking at it, just like, man, I don't even want to take the effort. I don't even want to
Yeah.
take the effort. Now, if they had the Tony separate from that,
Mhm.
I consider that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just like a power pose. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
That's all it is. And you putting that extra money out there, like the Silver Centurion. I'm just like, damn, what a total waste of a good suit.
Yeah.
Me personally, what a waste of a good suit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's one of those ones that's probably gonna sit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do a short run of it, but I don't have no interest in it. It's just like a big load of
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah. Definitely one that I'm not I will not see in my collection. I mean, I'm kind of Iron Man'd out a little bit, so And the suit up, just I don't know. It's just I would now the Tonys are all right, but it's
Right.
just it is what it is. Used to be. What about you, man? You gonna get your hands on this, bro?
Oh, I don't know, man. I think it's dope. I think that Tony's great. I think the idea of the suit up is great. I just don't have enough room in my collection.
Yeah,
Um, because one, I have like 12 billion Iron Men,
yeah,
which is fine. I love Iron Man. Iron Man's great.
yeah.
Um, but to do the suit up thing, because I think, like you said, I would do it in that same sort of pose where he's like flying and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
to do that, man, you got to have a lot of vertical space, to do that, and then two, figure out how to do that because you're not going to be able to balance that on a single pole. Maybe they have two, maybe they have some whiz bang sort of way to hook it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like it's going to
mm,
be interesting on how they actually execute that. For people to do that pose because I know a lot of people are going to do that pose. So,
yeah,
um, but yeah, I mean, I think it's one of these things where kind of like Tobor, if this thing ever kind of went on discount or went whatever, or I ended up having some room, I'd do it. But as it stands now, my only suit up is the Mark V suit up.
uh-huh.
Just because that's such a dope scene. I mean, this is a
Iconic
dope scene
scene.
too, but
Yeah,
like the suitcase is just such a cool
yeah.
scene. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, so I think I'm good there, but you know, we'll see. Never say never, but right now probably not. So, but it's
Definitely.
don't let me just say that that's a bad figure because it looks pretty good.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, bro. It does look good. It looks great. We got 115 people out there, 16 people out there. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, because it is on and popping. So he said, hold up, I just got my neon tech with gantry and so whoa. So local just got the knee. I don't even want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't even want
It's all right. It's not for you. It's for me, Daddy. Chill.
I know. Yeah.
I got love for you, Liam, but I know you. You're very particular. You
Yeah.
have a way you setting your stuff up, and which is cool. And this
Yeah.
is what collecting is fun because
Hell
I
yeah.
can appreciate it. I can appreciate your collection, and you can appreciate my collection. But like, I'm
No, because
never
you know
gonna get
what?
that
This is
armorized
you know why I
Deadpool.
say
I'm
that
never
though,
getting
bro.
that Deadpool.
Nope, not doing it. You know what? And the reason why I say that, bro, is because you make shit look dope. And that's the only thing. Like you have a
Thank
tendency
you.
to make it look dope. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that shit. Nope. Mm-mm. I don't care
Wait,
how
wait
much
till
you
you see
put that
what's
stuff in
next.
Figure Flex Friday. You and
Wait,
Useby
wait,
are not pulling the wool over my eyes, bro. I'm not
wait,
doing
wait,
that,
wait,
man.
wait until you see
Y'all
what
play
happens
too
next.
much. Y'all
Wait till you
play
see what
too
happens
much.
next.
Yeah, nope. Y'all play anyway. Lou, are you getting this though, bro?
Mm.
This, I actually may get this because I could see past the whole suit up part. I don't
Yeah.
have a Mark 7.
Hmm.
I only have about 6 Iron Men in my collection, and all of them are unique within themselves.
Yeah.
And basically, this right here, it's not necessarily an Iron Man, it's Tony.
Hmm.
It's literally just Tony. With extra accessories, you can have him recreate a specific scene, which is
If
pretty
you got that
iconic.
Pepper Potts too, that would look good. He would look good definitely next to
Yeah.
Pepper.
Yeah, exactly. And this is more of for the hardcore Iron Man fan. But for me, I might be tempted to get it. It depends on what I want to set up because
Yeah.
now I got that neon tech with gantry. I have my Mark 85. I have the Mark 85 battle damage on its way, and these are the only ones that are specifically synonymous with Iron Man, not
Hmm.
the armorized Deadpool, Punisher, War Machine, so on and so forth. So, I don't have too many Iron Men, but I am, Spider Man, Peter Parker, all the way in. So with this, it's like, okay, I could actually get this and put it with my Kit Bash, Peter Parker, and just, have him have a conversation with him in his homemade suit, or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's if I want to buy it and have it displayed. But I may wait on this. This is something
Yeah.
that I may wait on and see if I can get points on it or something. But it does look phenomenal. I love the whole it's grabbing on him versus it being the pod, the transforming pod. That way you can have your Mark 7 as the Mark 7 and leave that whole pod section out the way and keep this on Tony.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. Uh Uncle Key, your thoughts
Yeah,
on this, brother?
you know me. It's like all this stuff at the top here. All those look at those little flimsy little pieces right up there.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
because I know what would happen to mine. Mine would go snap, and I go, oh hell no. So
Mhm.
No, it's nice. No, I'm not even gonna say it's not nice. And Tony's head sculpt is that gaunt Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Right when he came back from, from being in the spaceship with Nebula. That's what it looks like to me. So uh, it's nothing that I would get. I like it. I like the idea of him, suiting up, falling. That looks pretty cool. But it's nothing that I would get or want. And like I said, this is for the Tony Stark Iron Man fan for sure. Like Lou was saying,
Yeah,
this is when somebody says, I gotta have everything Iron Man and everything Tony. That's what this is. This right here is what people would want. So it's nice though, but nah, it's nothing I'm gonna have.
definitely, man. Again, I it's going to be for some folks, and if the thing is, it's like if I wanted it mainly, I would want it for Tony just to kind of pose next to Pep, to have like a decent civilian representation because you can't really do that with the mech tech version. So, but that's what I would kind of use, to kind of give it that interpretation. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be for some folk, may not be for a lot of folks, but we'll see how it's going to go. But Hot Toys is showing out right now, definitely, and we've called it. We know that every year they're going to give us an Iron Man figure around this time, so it is what it is. You can't expect that they won't. This is what they
Mm-hmm.
do.
Mm.
This next piece that I want to pull up here again, there's a lot of controversy surrounding this one piece. Now, I just want to talk about this particularly for a reason because I want people to understand. I love the piece. I think it looks amazing. I think that the hair, everything, the way everything is done, even though like I have my reservations about the hair and the treatment of it, it looks good. It looks amazing. They nailed it with this piece. My only problem was last week when we saw this figure, it wasn't exclusive. They didn't have the exclusive label on this piece. This week, they reveal it in all in details glory with the exclusive label on it, which for a lot of people, I know it's going to be a bit hard, or they're going to, it's harsh because if you want it, now it's sort of like, yo, you got to position yourself to get it and get it quick, get in where you fit in. Second brother, I know we don't want to basically spend another damn hour on the phone pissed off about certain pieces that we can't get. I know that I'm not even going to waste my time doing it. As beautiful as this piece is, I'm not going to waste my time jumping in trying to get it because I know it's going to be setting myself up for failure. I'm definitely not getting this piece for overseas because they are really taking full advantage of this and increasing those prices. And I'm
600.
not.
You
Yeah,
got
bro.
it. You
100.
got it.
Never.
Gouge City, man. It's like crazy.
Never.
What? Nope. Not today.
Nope. Not doing it. You are not going to basically get me on that. I'm not biting, so I'm straight. I am straight. I'll just not do it and just call it a day, and I'll be all right. You know what I mean? But
admire it in somebody else's collection.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, bro. I will definitely admire it in somebody else's collection and just keep it moving because I'm not going to do it. Useby, are you going to try to get this, bro?
Motherfucker, of course I'm gonna try. What are you talking about, dude? This fucking sculpt is amazing. Okay. I mean, the hair, the hair is not going to look like this when you get it. For sure.
Hell
Do
no,
some
you already
futzing.
know.
That's
You already
fine.
know.
I mean, whatever. That's part of the fucking contract with buying a fucking rooted hair. You're going to have
Yeah,
to futz
true.
it. I mean, the Jokers from InArt came pretty flawless, but, who knows? Maybe Hot Toys picks up on how they ship shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's wild that, like, regardless of the way you get it, which sucks. I hate, I got into Hot Toys because they weren't limited. So, having to fight people, it would be fine if they, Sideshow's website didn't like suck
I
so
know.
much balls.
Always
Like they
crashing.
cannot, Sneakers has 400,000 people trying to get a,
Every
30,000 pairs of shoes. And freaking, they just, run like everything's fine. Sideshow has like 3 people using it at once and they fucking melt down.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think it's crazy. Like I've heard a lot of, I haven't watched a lot of shows this week just because I've been kind of feeling under the weather. But I did hear some, people are like, oh, I just don't think Hot Toys is going to execute anything close to this. I don't think, they're not going to deliver anything like this. They're not. I mean, I think it's true to some extent, but like, I mean, there's nothing really that they've done, except for the Tony Stank one, where like the change from the prototype to the final is like so dramatic, where it's just like, what are you doing? So I think that like I don't have any reason to expect Hot Toys to not deliver what they're promising.
Yeah.
I also don't have any ill will towards Hot Toys. So
yeah.
We'll see. I mean, and I think maybe this goes to the later conversation about loyalty versus whatever.
Yeah, it is.
But,
It's probably going to do that. But
but at the end of the day, I'm gonna try and get it. If I don't get it, I'll be bummed, but I still have my original one, and I'll be happy with that, I guess. But I'm gonna try and get that one. So
definitely, man. And that's the thing is, just like I pulled this out here really quick because I don't know if you can actually see this, but this is what Tina basically sent when she did the Bo-Katan figure. She put the head sculpt in this.
Yeah,
it was in this piece. It was propped on this little piece here. So when I got it, it was in here, sealed, nice, wrapped around. Everything was decent in this. She put it in this box, so I got it. I pulled this out because anybody who has the InArt Joker, you know that if you got that InArt Joker, it did come with a separate containment unit for both the sculpts. And it was sort of like, it's rounded, not like this, but it was sort of like this. And it looks great. And I think that this is what the route that Hot Toys should go.
They have to.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
They would have to go this route. And I think that would actually work a tad bit better if they did that. If they did something like that, I'd definitely be all in. Second brother, what about you, man? Like I said, we talked about this plenty of times, man. What about you, bro?
Nah, dude. Like I think I pretty much said it every stream. Only thing would probably have me to jump to try to get it to even attempt if it had yellow eyes. If it had yellow eyes, then I may jump out there. Nah, it's not enough for me to pay the premium price that it's going for, let alone going through the frustration of having it in my cart 4 or 5 times for me still not to get it.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because that's just man. You go through the frustration and dealing with that, and then it's like, oh, it's ready for pre-order, and you get that 8 minutes after the fact, and dude, I take blood pressure medication. I don't need that headache.
Brothers don't need those headaches.
Hell yeah, bro. God. We definitely don't need that type. We don't want that smoke, bro, because again, it's either you get it or you don't. Right. And I just don't want to be in that queue when I'm trying to get it, and it just becomes more of a hassle trying to do that. So I'd rather just not, and just say I tried. And
you know what's funny though? You know what's funny? Yeah. I cannot wait until a year goes by and a damn figure look like Richard Simmons.
Yeah. Yo, I can't wait to see. And somebody gonna definitely give it a blowout, bro. Somebody is gonna give it a blowout. You're gonna see it.
Man.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I almost want Beskar Kid to get 2 of these. One with like this, and another one give it a perm. I want to see a perm. Man. I want to see Beskar. If you out there, bro, give this a perm.
Man, have him look like a Jedi Gene Wilder.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Damn.
Oh my God. Gene Wilder. Hell yeah, bro. You should definitely do that. But just because I'm interested, it's
gonna be a no America.
It's gonna be a no America.
This won't be my first, and won't be my last time saying no to these figures, but guess we just got to do it every episode, don't we?
Just like point. No,
oh, man.
It looks good though. It looks good.
It does. It definitely looks good. What about you?
Damn, bro.
What about you, Loco?
Well, unlike our cousin Cam, we're going to nickname him Tap Out Cam at this point because he's tapping out of everything. He's like, nope, I ain't
He's like, hell nah.
Nope.
I'm gonna start clipping his nose every week. I'm just gonna clip him. Just be like, no.
It's similar to that Bill Clinton.
It's gonna be a no. Nah.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm actually gonna try to gun for this guy. I love my Anakin on staff. I actually want to do the head swap with that because remember I came in around Attack of the Clones and Clone Wars. That's my era of Star Wars where I fell in love with it and like, oh yeah, this is where it's at, you know.
Yeah.
But the price is ridiculous, ridiculous. It's literally just rooted hair on top of what we already received earlier on. Nothing different, nothing glamorous, other than the rooted hair. So I can't see the justification for it being so high in price, and why is it going crazy? Like, you know, Second Brother said, this is not Dark Side Anakin. This is not the one with the yellow eyes. This is Light Side Anakin. This is, you know, our hero before he turns into the villain.
Yeah.
You know, I would get it if people want that, you know, that Dark Side Anakin, because everyone's cramming for that exclusive. They want that Dark Side Annie. But this is regular Annie, and we have plenty of regular Annie. And dude, I'm not gonna stress myself trying to get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just make an attempt like I did with both Spider-Men and just wait for it. I just hope they could do something more fair, Sideshow, and just give us that lottery system that they did with the Disney 100 for that Iron Man. Like I think that was like the fairest thing ever. You know what I mean? You go in, you put your thing in, and they send you an email like, oh yeah, you got slotted in. You have opportunity to buy it. You can buy it now. If you don't buy within this specific window, you know, we move
then
on
you
to the
can't
next
get
event.
it. Then you can't get it at that point. Yeah. You
Bingo.
know what I mean?
So this is
Not
for
have
next
us put it in the inbox, or we basically click on it, you know, and then when it goes to process your order, it just says, "Ooh, somebody else has it in your cart. Try again."
Exactly.
And what's so odd about the whole thing? It's not like this happens. It happened once. It happens every time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You know, and it's
every
like, can't
time.
you guys do a stress test on your website and see what's going on before you do this? It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
I remember a 1-6 Salvo, he's in there. He said he had it in his cart. It was in his cart. And he tried to go to get it. Gone.
It was gone. Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah,
It was
that happened
crazy.
with me with the Spider-Man, with the Peter Parker. Peter Parker had more items for sale, like literally 500 more than Miles. But the one that gave me trouble was Peter. And it said that, oh, I had to redo everything again while it was still in my cart. I'm like,
Yeah.
because what I tried to do was try to get it didn't leave my cart. It didn't leave my cart. What I was trying to do, I got it, but I got it with points. So I got mine for basically half the price.
So use the points to do it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so you know, it's like I'm already getting slapped with, you know, 290 for Miles. I'm like, I don't want to get slapped for 305 with
man.
Peter.
Got it.
So you know, and they keep raising the prices and they making it stressful. And we got these points, we want to use them at the same time, but it's like you're stressed out to press that, you know, buy now without you know having a second to say, I know points ain't gonna work. I mean, coupons ain't gonna work on this, but let me put in my points. I earned those points. I paid for my stuff. You know what I mean? These are mine. Let me use them.
You're right.
So
yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. And Uncle Keith, I know you're like, nah, I ain't going.
You know, I'm not a rooted hair thing doesn't turn me one way or the other.
Yeah.
I mean, the head sculpt. I mean, the head sculpt is great. I mean, the face, everything, but rooted hair is not. It doesn't sway me one way or the other. Sitting in that room trying to fight to get this thing, and it's not worth it to me. It's not worth the aggravation.
You know, go ahead.
Yeah, I remember last time when they did the Wonder Woman. I remember Remember we were all in there. We were all in that in a Frank and Son chat complaining because 1-6 Salvo paid for it. He was paying for it with Apple Pay. He paid for it 3 times, and still couldn't get it. I don't need that aggravation. I don't need
Same thing. That's what I'm saying. Same thing. It was in the cart, ready to go. Tried to check out, it wouldn't do it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's a wrap. I'm not investing that much time into something like this because the program sucks. And you would think after that much complaining, they would have changed it, but they didn't. They definitely didn't. They just kind of let it go.
It won't be changed this time either. Nope.
No, hell no. They're definitely not going to go down that road. But it's interesting because it is, and they're saying like this is more of like the line that they're leaning into. So which makes me wonder, Are they going to give us a Padme rooted? Are they going to give us Obi-Wan rooted, like with the mullet? That would be incredible if they gave us,
Oh yeah, I would like that.
episode 2, like Attack of the Clones, something like that. Or if they give us an updated, Obi-Wan from this line rooted, or are they going to do something like that? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of tough. I was looking at the hair the first time, but it's like, when they showed it at Sideshow, because we saw the preview photo, but when we saw it at Sideshow, it looked like Madame Tussauds in Manhattan. That's how, like when it was, like it did, bro. Like it looked like Lou, you already know. Walking to Madame Tussauds, bro. Like you on the outside, you think you getting like, oh, this shit looks good. As soon as you walk in, the hair, it's like, nah, come on, man. Nope. Hell, man. You got Diana Ross who sweat out her perm. You got all this stuff, man. This thing.
Oh my god.
Nah, man. Like, come on, bro. Like straight up.
When he first got out of jail.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh shit.
Like you can tell somebody mess with it so much that the wig tilts a little bit. Come on, man. Nah.
It's like, hold up, the glue didn't set in. Hold up.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, nah. We definitely ain't doing that. But
can I turn y'all on to something? And y'all probably already know about it.
What's up?
Have you guys seen these?
Well, hold on. Let me see.
Star Wars.
Who that deal?
You got a book of Boba
Said,
Fett.
who that did?
That's the book of Boba Fett.
Oh wow.
Okay. What these are is you should see them advertised on Facebook. It's a company called Fan Home. You can turn around, they got one, you put the Infinity Gauntlet together. I decided to get the encyclopedias.
Word.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And this is how much I have gotten so far, and this is not even halfway.
Damn.
That's not even halfway.
Damn.
And it spells out Star Wars on the side when you put it in order.
And it comes with 2 Stormtrooper bookends when you finish.
Oh damn.
How much you bet that Beskar kid gonna hit you up and be like, yo, where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
Well, who says Beskar kid doesn't already have it?
I bet you he does. I bet you he does.
They send you
a
set of 4. They send you a set of 4, and it only runs you with shipping. It's like $50, so it's like essentially $10 a book.
Word.
That's not
And
bad.
it's very up to date, very concise, And I'm like, I'm having fun with them because it's like shit that you like. Okay, everything that you think from the OT up to the present is all mashed into one book where you can find everything out that you want to know.
Hell yeah, man. Definitely gotta check it out. We got 6 Scale Cantina building. Padme rooted. I would spill it, baby. But I must have this wonderful, this wandering how to procure Lael. Good evening. Yo, definitely, man. Thank you for being here. We got Brother Cousins in the building. What up, everyone? I need this Andy. Brother Cousins, my man, Ice Cream Tony in the building. Thank you for being here, bro. As always. So we got a couple people here talking about they're going to actually get it or they're going to try to get it, man. Like I said, if you can procure it, definitely try to do it. You know what I mean? Like if you can. I'm tired, man. I just don't have it in me to wait and go through that again. I tried to get that Wonder Woman, didn't work. I was like, yeah, I'm checked out. I'm not doing this ever again. So yeah, if you get it, I would live vicariously through you guys. I still have my light side Anakin. I still got my Clone Wars Anakin. So I'm straight for right now. But we'll see how it goes. Now I'm gonna dip into these real quick before we get to the main event because I know there's one figure that has been extremely kind of like divisive. We're gonna get to that in pretty soon. But I wanted to get on these real quick because I'm so glad Lou is here. Lou, I know you were getting these Cayman Riders, bro, and I know now. What about you, Keith? Are you getting the Cayman Riders, man?
I'm not a big this line. I'm not a big fan of.
Gotcha.
Not a big fan of. I've been eyeballing. I don't know why. I just got real interested in Dragon Ball Z for some reason. I don't know why. But I just got interested in a lot of. I've been reading a lot about them and all the characters and stuff, and I might be going down that road. But
that's not a road. That's a rabbit hole.
I know it is. But no, this looks really nice though. I mean, I like it. I like it and everything, but. Yeah, it's not a line that I've ever dealt with, or even I'm gonna tell you the truth, really don't even know about it that much.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is I didn't know about it, but I knew Lou did. That's why I was like, yo, these should be all named Lou exclusives because I know
Okay.
Lou's gonna get this.
I'll hand it over to Lou then. Lou, go for it.
Lou, this is gonna be Lou exclusive. Are you getting this, bro?
Okay. I'm getting all three, baby. I'm getting both brothers and the bike. I'm getting both brothers and the bike. Now, so Hot Toys finally gives us a common writer, right? And there's other companies doing this, like So Toys, and I think there's another third-party company that's actually doing this, or is it 3-0? 3-0 is probably going to do this one as well. Now, they did this one because this is the most recent iteration of a common writer that's adult-oriented and kind of like art imitating life a little too much, and it gets very racial. You know, it gets into speciesism. It's like, you know, you got your monsters, you got your humans, and they hang in each other and all that other stuff in the series. But then you got these individuals who are trying to go about, you know, fighting the big bad, but in different ways. And one wants to rule, one wants to decimate everything. You know, it's just crazy. But these guys are basically a reboot of an existing property from what was it, the Heisei era or Toei era. It's an older version from the 90s. This one is the more modern version. You can watch it now on Amazon Prime. It's a series. It's a limited series, so you're only going to see, you know, one series. It's not going to keep going. But a lot of action. It's, if you ever seen Guyver, the movie Guyver,
Yeah.
it's basically that in a series.
Okay.
It's basically that.
Gotcha.
So that's like the best way to sum it up, because these guys have a form before this form, and this is like their final transformation. So they go from like looking like actual monsters that you'll see in Power Rangers to looking like suited monsters that would be in Power Rangers. Now, I'm more like confused on how they're using the body, because if you saw earlier, they had one doing like a Van Damme split kick, right? I'm curious to what materials that they're using, because this is so detailed. I cannot see no cut lines, no seam lines, nothing on this. And what's appealing to me is that it's another creature. It's something out of the zone of just having soft goods, right? And on top of that, you have LED features. So for me, this is right up my wheelhouse. I have mixed feelings about the show, but I do enjoy the costumes. I could separate the costumes from the actual show, but what this really gets me excited for, it's not Kamen Rider, it's Blue Beetle. Because Blue Beetle looks exactly like this. And if they could execute Blue Beetle the way we see it on the trailers, like this, I'm all in for Blue Beetle, bro. I'm all in. So that's what I got to say about that. But if
that motorcycle, man, is really detailed, man.
That's
nice.
Battle Hopper. Battle Hopper is very detailed compared to his original form. His original form was a dirt bike. And it wasn't very detailed. It just looked like a grasshopper motif on top of a dirt bike. This right here, it's like a junkyard assembled. I'm gonna use a vintage battle helmet from war and just put it there and make it look like a bug. And then you got guys that are bugs, you know, riding it. But yeah, man, this is not for everybody, and that's cool, because now Hot Toys is not doing, you know, the main three. Always they're gonna give us something different. You know, last, like, what was it? We had Buzz Lightyear that was left field. You know what I mean? They always give us one Disney character, whether it's Maleficent or somebody else, but we never get something from overseas over here from Hot Toys. That's specifically from overseas. This is the first line that I know of that they've done from overseas that has no American property. You know what I mean?
Okay, got it.
Definitely, bro. Okay. Is anybody else on the panel interested in these pieces?
No, it's only me.
I think they look cool. I think they look cool, but no idea what they are, bro.
That's it, man.
What stops me is room. I got too much other shit coming, you know, for me to jump in here. Because this is like one of those sets you get into. You have to get the bike. You have to be all in for something like this, because it is unique. It's unique as hell.
It's a very unique take, and it's a very unique piece, you know, to have in. Let me see here. Who we got? No
strips
chicken
on the
strips
way.
from the rear tire. So you know that rider gets down, definitely, bro. That's the thing. It's going to be. Let me see here. Now I wonder because the only other person I think that's going to get this, I really think Dockinator is going to probably get it.
Oh well, there's no
Yeah.
doubt
I
about
think. I
that.
think.
Okay.
There's no doubt in my mind that
Yeah.
Dockinator is going to get this. There is
Yeah.
because here's the thing, and Lou, you already know, Dockinator has the gift of taking photos and matching the color palette. He blends the colors in beautifully with the figures.
Yeah.
So I know that he's going to be the one person that's going to actually do that. I cannot wait to see it. Him and C Collect are going to collaborate on doing something like that. So Doc,
Oh yeah.
I know Doc's going to do it. If anybody out there that I know is going to get it, it'll probably be Doc. I don't know if Renz is going to do it. I don't know anybody else is going to do it, but I know Doc is going to actually get this in his collection, man.
Oh, nice.
Definitely he is. Now the other surprise though, again, and another, I have to say something I know little about is this League of Legends figure. Which I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of an interest in this particular figure to pose next to Alita because this as the companion.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it would be incredible to have next to that. Even though I know nothing about the game or anything like that.
I've never played League of Legends though.
Nah, but it looks good. Has anybody on the panel played League of Legends?
Nah, I've seen it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was never very good at it, so I did not play very long. But yeah, no, I played it for a little bit, and I have a bunch of friends from my WoW days that played the crap out of it. So it's awesome for them to get something like that. When it was announced, I was like, oh, a new Alita figure, but I totally
that's what
figure.
you know.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would get this to pose because I don't have a companion piece for Alita. And I would probably pose this. Now, I know two different IPs, but you can still kind of blend it in and make it look good. Because of the articulation and everything that's there, I think I would probably do that. This would be a one-off figure that I would get with Alita. Definitely, I would. Says it looks good. Looks like a decent figure, and I know Lou's gonna get it, even though he's gonna act like he won't. He'll get it. Watch. If I get it,
I'm definitely getting it.
Okay,
No, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. It's gonna go with my Power Rangers.
See,
she looks like a version of Scorpina. If you guys remember Scorpina, for those who actually watch Power Rangers, she was very beautiful when she was in human form, whipping that ass, and then turned into a ugly, hideous monster. Like the demon inside came out when she grew.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, this looks good though. This looks good. I like the exposed joints to pose without worrying about the suit, because I could put her in any crazy dynamic pose. And oh, look, she even got a helmet. I didn't even see that before. She has a helmet.
Yep.
See?
Wow, that's dope.
That's exactly how Scorpina looked. She
dope.
didn't have any cover ups or nothing, but her neck is covered up. So
and her hair flows from the behind of the mask, the helmet. That looks good. I like that.
That's cool. I wonder how they're going to implement that. Is that going to be like a covering piece or a whole neck piece? Because you see her neck in the cleavage area, but then you have the helmet, and then around the neck it's black, and it doesn't show any flesh. So.
And Brother Cousins get a booty watch, bro. You see that? He can get a butt.
Oh yeah. He's on booty watch. Yeah, he got the booty watch.
Brother Cousins.
Yeah, he's like booty watch.
Hey, you know what? This figure should come with a pair of red cam gloves, bro.
I was thinking that.
Some cam gloves, bro.
That gotta be safe.
You gotta be safe out these streets.
Even around the plastic.
You definitely gotta be safe out these streets. So I gotta get to the main event. I've been waiting too long to get to this, man, because here this and okay, so we get two versions of this figure. One, I don't know how many times I can't pinpoint, but it's almost honest that I can honestly say that everybody has been saying that this figure was going to come, that Hot Toys was going to give us their own interpretation. Everybody is basically been saying that we were going to get this Joker. You know what I mean? That it was one that was going to come. I didn't know. I honestly can say that I doubted it, but they did it. They came out, they dropped their own, and I'm not going to lie, it looks good. It looks good. Now, here's the thing. This is where the part of the show heads into loyalty versus honesty. Because when this dropped, there are some individuals out there, some content creators that I know that were waiting for a chance to shit all over in art. I'll just say that.
You ain't lying.
I'll just say that. I know they were waiting. They were waiting. But instead of it being a space where we say, hey, we have variety. We have the ability to choose, and that's the beauty of collecting, is that we can decide whether we want hot toys or whether we want in art. Plain and simple. Now, with that said, and I'll go first because I do think that this is excellent. It looks decent from what Hot Toys is actually delivering, and those who didn't get a chance to get an in art version can get their hands on this. It does come with 2 different, sculpts. You get different expressions, rolling eyes, everything looks good. You get the tongue there as well. Looks good. I'm not gonna front. But considering that I actually have the in art version and the success that I think that they delivered with that version, and when I compare them both, for me, and this is not me shielding because I'm a Hot Toys fan, but I'm a fan. I'm like Shane and a couple of people always says, I don't have loyalty to any of these companies. If the product is good, I'll get it. Whether it's Hot Toys, whether it's, in art, So Toys, Mars Toys, any company that I would actually want to go in and get pieces from, I'll just do it that way. No loyalty there. I just go to where it's good. If I'm getting something that's incredible, then I'll lean that way. And I think all of us should be that way. In my opinion, I think the in art version, for me, and I just said it looks better because of the accessories, because of how the expression is, and mainly the head sculpt. And on top of that, you're getting 2 figures in one. You know what I mean? You're getting 2 figures that you can actually get depending on if you order that. You have that ability to do that. You can choose. Where I think Hot Toys has a leg up is the simple fact that that when you're getting this, you're not going to have to worry about an issue with shipping. Once it's released, you get it, and it won't be delayed like it was for a lot of people, depending. But it's when we go back and forth and people start shitting on another brand just to justify their reasoning for getting something that, getting this version. Like I'll shit on an in art because, I love Hot Toys. I have a loyalty to Hot Toys. You don't want to admit that the figure's good, but you love Hot Toys, so of course you're going to shit on the competition. So in this space, and Cam, I'm gonna start with you first.
Yeah.
And I know you.
I have the least biased opinion because I ain't getting none of these shits.
Exactly.
So, yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk
Go
about
for
it.
it.
Let's talk about least biased opinion. But in your opinion,
Mhm.
looking at this version, we've
Right.
seen the in art version.
Mhm.
What is your opinion about this, and how do you feel about loyalty versus honesty, bro?
Okay, so first the figure. I think this looks good, right? I think they did a great job to try to give us something that is show worthy as far as dabbling or jumping into the rooted hair game. I think it looks good, but I will say it is a little inaccurate when you look at the actual portraits or pictures of Heath Ledger as Joker. I would say the one thing that throws me off is the hairline, right? It's a little too far up. His hairline is a lot more receding. And I think in art did a really good job of showing that and showcasing that in their figure when I look at just the side-by-side comparison photos of this. And then also I would say the hair color, it might be the photos or it might be like a little bit of alteration in the photos. This hair looks a lot more gold, right? It looks a lot more less of that green dye or that discoloration of a shitty dye job done in the hair. But all in all, I think they did a great job. For people that missed out on the in art, there's a great opportunity for you to nab something that is still going to look great in your collection.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, I still think in art took the cake when it comes to, creating something that looks almost 100% closer to the actor. And then the loyalty question, right? Honestly, it depends on a lot of things. So a lot of folks, when I look at Hot Toys, I still see them as a top dog, right? Because there shouldn't be any type of comparison because in art is new. They're fresh into the game, but they're doing something different that is sparking this new type of revolution for all these other companies to say like, yo, maybe we need to, step our game up or do some new things. And like you said, competition inspires ingenuity. So I like it. I think it's it's a great thing that we're seeing and we're showcasing throughout the past, year and a half so far. For me, I don't have any type of loyalty. I mean, I'm obviously Hot Toys only because they do the IP that I collect. So for me, that's where I am. But for others, I would say go where your wallet can take you, and then also, do what's best for your collection at the end of the day. So even if that it means stepping outside your boundaries of what and dabbling in another company that has obviously shown us that they can do great work too.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I'm right there with you. That's the same. Useby, bro, your thoughts on this, man?
I'm on mute. I got a few thoughts. Okay. I'm so over this Joker. Like, I don't, I think first and foremost, like, Hot Toys did not need to release this. You know what I mean? It's fine that they did, but like at the same time, it's like, I don't think it was neat. I think it was just a one-upsmanship, which, okay, sure, but maybe show us that you're going to one-up and do the Nurse Joker. Same hair, same everything, just different outfit. Like give us a different Heath Ledger Joker because like you're saying, this does look very good. I think the sculpt looks good. I think the sculpted hair looks better than the rooted hair version. I think the rooted hair version, I think InArt wins on that one. But the sculpt, the face sculpt itself, I think it looks really good. The tongue's kind of weird, but he does lick his lips a lot in the movie. So it makes sense, whether you use that or not, but it makes sense. So I think they executed this well. I think the rooted hair needs a little bit of work. Maybe some of the body, the posturing or whatever, maybe needs some work. But at the end of the day, like I have the 2-pack. You have the 2-pack. When you look at that, like, I don't know what improvements I would want from a different Joker. So, like, really, realistically, you're only making this figure for the people who only buy Hot Toys, or 2 who missed out on the Hot Toys Joker, or sorry, the InArt Joker, or 3 didn't want to buy the 2-pack. So I think the people that they didn't want to buy the 2-pack is probably the biggest sort of audience for this, and that's great. I did not want to buy the 2-pack. I only need one Heath Ledger Joker in my collection, but I wanted the rooted because it looks so good. So for those people and all that stuff, this is great for them. But if you're gonna compare, 1-to-1, there's not a whole lot to be improved on the InArt that would make me or anyone with the InArt Joker switch. You know what I mean? As far as loyalty or whatever, like I'll buy from anybody. I don't I don't care. You know what I mean? I think it's I think a lot of people use I forget I'm not going to say the saying because I forget what it is. I was trying to look it up in the offside, but like, to win doesn't mean you have to put people down. You know what
exactly,
I mean? Like,
bro.
You didn't like for the InArt for whatever reason. Okay, that's fine. But like, you didn't, that doesn't mean because Hot Toys is coming out with this that InArt is done or whatever. You know what I mean? So, I just think it's kind of silly that we're getting another one of these in such short order. Maybe wait a little bit, or like I said, do something different. So, we'll see what happens with this line. We'll see what kind of improvements they make or whatever. But at the end of the day, I got my 2-pack. There's no reason to switch. There's nothing I'm seeing that's like crazy. If they would have had the smiling sculpt from the DX12 or whatever it was, that would be one thing. If they had some other crazy thing, or the Nurse Joker, make it a super DX with different outfits or something, like then those would be reasons. But like as it stands right now, this is just like, hey, look what I can do, and it's like, sure, you can execute this fine, and worst case scenario, it's equal to that of the InArt, but I'm already pot committed to the InArt. I'm not going to sell that, so man. So I don't know. I guess I see why they did it, but honestly, I wish they would have done something else. But it is what it is.
Yeah, definitely. Like Six Scale Review said, they also don't realize that the Hot Toys doesn't come with the jail cell or another figure, and it's half the price of an NR Joker. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many different things that go into that, bro. That kind of, And again, I want people to realize that we're not saying that this version isn't dope, because it is, and I love the simple fact that people have a chance to get their hands on a Joker, especially if you missed out on the in art version. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm all in on this. Um, but second brother, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
This one I'm probably going to try to chase because I missed out.
Yeah.
Actually, I waited to see what NR had to offer. I've seen Jay's, I've
Yep.
seen all that it came with.
Yeah.
It was a little too steep for my, and price point for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as this being a secondary option that Hot Toys is bringing out, and I'm, when this came out, I was just getting into collecting, literally, just getting into collecting 1/6. So I missed out on the original one. So I mean, if I could get my hands on the sculpted one, great. If I can't, there's the. Now, I mean, if I get my hands on the rooted one, great. If I have my hands on the sculpted one, I mean, it's all the same. It's still coming home. This particular, Joker has a special place, and the late Ledger put his foot in it, as that character. And you can't be a collector or a collector of Batman if you don't have this version of the Joker in your collection.
Yeah. 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 I think for me, it's, again, if you didn't get a chance to get it, then this is going to be the one that you want. You know what I mean? And definitely lucky to draw, because you have two. What I love about it is the beauty of having choices. This is what
Right.
we talk about, choices. Whereas if you can't get one, you can get the other, and they both look good.
Mhm.
Even if one edges out slightly because of what they have, they still look good. If I didn't get my hands on the in art version, I would probably get this. You know what I mean? Because I always wanted one. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, there is no right or wrong, but like we've all been saying, you don't have to shit on another company just to justify your reasoning for getting or
Hell yeah.
buying from another company. Just like I wouldn't want people to shit on, you know, InArt or Hot Toys because they have the InArt version. You just have choices, and that's what it's all about. And I just don't think even us as content creators, should perpetuate that atmosphere, because then you're getting into deadly territory, and you're perpetuating that attitude throughout different, you know what I mean, whatever. I just don't like the exclusivity. I'm not gonna lie, just me, because I think everybody should have a chance to get it. I don't like. I know a lot of people do. People do like having figures that are exclusive for them. I get that, but I just don't like it. I think everybody should have a chance to at least get it. But it is what it is. That's just me. Lou, what did you think about this, bro?
Um, I actually enjoy it. I'm going to be chasing this guy down because I was actually in on the team to get the InArts one with a lot of questions. What happens if you have QC issues, shipping? Is it going to get to me in time? Is it going to actually
Yeah.
happen on delivery day? Because there's still plenty of people who don't have this. And I was afraid I was going to be one of those people. So I missed the boat on that. But I won't miss the boat on this. This one I will stress to try to get. As far as like the comparing sculpts and stuff like that, there's no competition. When it comes to the sculpt itself, InArt's got that in the bag. But there's a lot of complaints saying that the rooted hair on this Hot Toys one, it's very thick, and the sculpted version looks a lot better
This is the
than
sculpted
the rooted
version
hair.
here.
And this is the sculpted version right here. And yeah, but in a lot of the scenes in the film, Joker went through a few different changes. Even his makeup was different. So to me, it looks like this one has specific cues from a specific spot in the scene of the film versus the InArts one. But they come with the same accessories, but not necessarily the same accessories because InArts come with the die cast and all that other stuff. But I can't complain, man. I don't have none in my collection, and this is the perfect opportunity for me to get one in my collection. And granted, I want the rooted one, but I'll be just as happy with the sculpted one. So, if you don't have one in your collection, this is the perfect opportunity to nab one. Like, thank God we have avenues to just pick up something. You know what I mean? Because,
Yeah.
granted, we have uh, people who don't like third parties. I'm not in that wheelhouse. I love my third parties. Um, you have people who are, loyal to the hot toys and don't want to go nowhere else. You got some people who are just loyal to a specific IP. So, for me, I just want this because I couldn't get the other one. I couldn't front the money, and I'm still paying a hefty bill from earlier last month. So I'm not even trying, to get into that. Oh, I'm gonna try to get this overseas. Something happens in transit, then I gotta wait for this transaction to come through. I'm not doing that. No, no, no. I'll
Mhm.
wait. Struggle with Hot Toys or Sideshow just to get the rooted hair. And if not, then it wasn't meant for me to have it, and I'll grab the sculpted hair because the sculpted
Got
hair
you.
does not look bad. It looks great. It
It
looks
looks
great.
definitely is great.
Mhm.
Looks.
And this, as far as accessories, you get the rifle with this. So I did like that
Mm-hmm.
rifle. But another thing I want that I'm looking at here, and I guess none of us have been talking about,
Shotgun.
is
Money.
this or is this not a magnetic base?
I don't think it's a magnetic base.
It doesn't have
I
a
don't.
it doesn't have a
No
cross
cross
grabber.
grabber, right?
It does not. You're right.
No,
It does
it doesn't have a
not.
cross grabber at all. So are they using the magnetic base? Now I'm gonna
Well,
check the chat because while you're talking, Lou, I want to check the chat and
I'm
see
a.
what people think.
I don't think so because it says diorama base with two LED mods on it. So I see the LED feature. Wouldn't the LED feature and the magnets wouldn't work together in that same area? Wouldn't that kind of like mess with the circuits or something?
But
Having magnets in that
like
specific
people
area.
would look at this and say, yo, this is false advertisement.
True.
You know what I mean? Because
Definitely
you're
true.
not basically showing that stand. So do you think that people would look at this and be like, yo, where's there's no cross scrapper. What's up?
That's true, but also it looks like a diamond base that we've been getting with Spider-Man. So, you know, it it's hard to tell. I could gather what you're saying, and I could see where this is misleading. Plus, they've done that before with Peacemaker. Oh, he has his pistol, but it's removable.
Yeah.
They mislead us a little too much. Like we're not stupid. We're not children. We're adults. Just we see it. We know the property. We know how figures work. We mess around with these a lot. We paid our hard-earned money to get this stuff. So be as transparent as possible. At least give us a proper description.
Yeah. 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 I put up a poll just to see. And so far, I'm just seeing no's. I'm just trying to wait and see. But I see I see some yes. So race so far is 75% is saying no, they're not getting it. 25% is saying yes, they are getting it. So I want to basically see and gauge to see how this get, what we get from it. It's definitely going to be, interesting to see how this pans out. What
For
about,
me,
yeah, but that's what I
well,
was going to ask you.
oh,
That's what
okay,
I was
yeah.
going to
For
you
me
right
now,
now.
this seems like a see. Look what we can do.
Yeah.
This from Hot Toys. It doesn't seem like they had this ever plan. It was like, okay, we're gonna put it out and show everybody. Like, see, we can make rooted hair, but I just think that people need to stop all this. Doing what they're doing.
The
This is
back
for
and
me.
forth. Yeah, man.
This is childish business to me when you act like this. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Just
Right.
don't purchase it. Don't But you don't have to throw crap all over other people's trying to give us some kind of choice instead of having one lane to be in because I'm not loyal to any company, anything. If it's the best choice for me, price wise, or if it's something I like, that's where I'm going to go. You know what I'm saying? So just stop all this ridiculous trying to one up people, making yourself look like something that you're not. If you want it, get it. If you don't.
Because at the end of the day, it's your money.
Exactly.
At the end of the
Word.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. At the end of the day, it's your money, but it's a simple fact that you're getting. Again, like while ago, we didn't have these choices. We didn't have like when
No.
I first started collecting, bro. Even for third-party companies, there wasn't a lot of choices. You know, there wasn't, and people can say there wasn't. Now you have this, and we're still going back to this conversation when it comes to loyalty versus honesty. Be honest about the piece and don't get it just because you're loyal to the company. If another company is doing it better, please at least give them a shout out and big them up, because like I said, the success of us getting these things from different places, I mean it again, like look, everybody can have a competitive nature. Companies do
Yes.
that
Yep.
as long as they make it better. But the one thing I will say, and I'll say this for both companies, you've both showed your hand. Okay, we've seen this. Can you give us something different now? Can everybody
Please.
can
Thank
you
you.
start giving us something different? Because you have the IP, do something different.
I'm
If
Heath
anything,
Ledger
you know, would have
jokered
been,
out, man. I
yeah,
am.
it would have been dope if they said, all right, and all right, you got that. We'll just give you the nurse Joker.
There you see. Now you're talking.
Well, this was coming anyway because they
Yeah.
they were doing the 2.0s from
Yeah.
get go. They did it with the
Yeah.
X19, which was the
Yep.
2.0 Batman, and it's a trilogy Batman. It has the head sculpt from the first and second film, and then you have all the other extra stuff from the
Yeah.
third film. So you
Yeah.
had that. Then you had the 2.0 Bane. You had 2.0 Catwoman, Selena Kyle.
Yeah.
And it was going to happen. We was going to get a Joker. The
Yeah.
only ones we haven't gotten, and correct me if I'm wrong, is Two-Face and Scarecrow and Ra's al Ghul. Those are the only ones we haven't gotten yet as a 2.0.
Or how about a rooted hair Selena Kyle?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Come on. I mean,
Right.
it's
Right. Why not?
it's a lot that they could do, and like I said, I am a Heath Ledger jokered out. I am really am.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, and it was. Here's the thing. So these were the ones. These are all the figures that they dropped this week so far. All around, judging from last week's Sideshow Con, this from what we're seeing so far, is there an overwhelming level of excitement here with you guys? Like, are y'all excited about this, or is it like, meh?
Yes.
You see, you
For the
said
Joker? For the Joker or for the whole line?
For the
whole
Joker,
line,
for
right?
the whole thing.
just for everything that we're
Yes.
seeing so far.
Symbiote suit Spider-Man.
Yeah, but no.
Symbiote suit Spider-Man.
That's the no. I'm saying, and we know that.
Everything.
We know that. That symbiote suit. Use me.
So if that's in there, then yes, I am excited
Oh,
for
okay.
it.
I guess it's in there. Then. I guess
Well-
that's what he's excited about. Yeah.
Well,
I
I would
just-
say absolutely because I have my eyes on majority of this list. That's me, honestly. I see
So-
everything in my collection in this list.
What? That's the thing. Like, but what I'm saying is like, overall, and I'm definitely excited about the symbiote suit Spider-Man. That was, like I told you, that was a highlight for me. As much as I'm a Star Wars fan, I'm a super duper Star Wars fan, but that Spider-Man figure just, it had me. But overall, from last week to this week, do you think, and mind you, there's still more to come, I'm guessing, because Toy Fair starts what, the 28th? When is it? When does it start?
It is. I got it on my calendar.
Toy Fair
Or the Summer Showcase?
Oh, yeah, Summer Showcase. No idea.
I think it's this week sometime. I'm not really sure. But is there an overall sense of excitement because
sorry. Nope, sorry. Never mind. Keep going. My bad. Wrong information.
no, I'm just saying, like, is it an overall overwhelming sense of excitement for everything that's coming right now, like everything that we see? I mean, Joker. I mean, the symbiote Spider-Man's aside. So let me ask you this question. Let's rephrase this. If we didn't get the symbiote Spider-Man, would you still be excited with this list?
For me, I mean, the Anakin, I think gets me excited because, as much as Hot Toys wants to swing their dick with showing in art what they can do, and as much as people want to say in art is a Hot Toys killer, like until InArt gets Star Wars licenses and Marvel's licenses, like I'm still buying Hot Toys pretty much. So,
Yeah.
the
That's
fact that
that.
they're
Yep.
branching out this sort of artisan line to Star Wars is awesome. Because there's some like high quality figures that I'd love to have upgraded in my collection, especially like an Anakin. So I think I'd be excited for that, but then again, the limitedness of it kind of instead of it being up here, I'm excited it takes it down to here because it's like, what's
Yeah.
it gonna be pain in the ass to get? Like, I just want to buy it,
Mark
So,
said I missed his super
yeah.
chat. No, keep talking. I got to find his super chat. My bad. Oh, here it is.
No
Here it
worries.
is. Okay.
So, I think that, but other than that, yeah, I mean, again, I think I said it with the Jokers. Like, I'm so jokered out now
Yeah.
about after InArt and this and that and other thing, and having this one and the two Power Rangers, dude. Sorry, sorry, Loco. I don't remember the name of them,
Listen.
The
Kamen Rider, you
the
got
Common
it.
Riders. Yeah.
but yeah.
Right. Don't
I'm just
worry,
not.
man. I don't take no slight from it, man. I like the IP. You don't like the IP? That's fine with me, man.
No.
I
I
just
just
how it
didn't mean
works.
to call them Power Rangers. Is all.
It reminds
No,
me
yeah.
of Beetleborgs more
Same
so.
thing.
They're
It
all-
falls, it falls in the same line.
Beetleborgs,
It falls in the same
The
line, bro. They got,
Beetleborgs.
Yeah,
Beetleborgs
they
is
got,
dope, bro.
Beetleborgs.
they got
Yeah.
belts for Christ's sake, man. They transform. They henship. Okay,
Yeah.
they morph.
Gotcha.
But I think at the end of the day, I'm maybe not too excited just because I'm paying off all these fucking figures that are coming in.
Oh,
So
Right.
I'm balls deep
I've
in
been-
that. I don't know if I got more time to be
Yo.
excited because I
I had to put
Then
the
I'll have to
brakes
buy
on,
that.
man. I had to put the
Yeah.
brakes.
It's been a
I-
break. Like I think the last figure I got
I
was
had to
2
put the
days ago. I
brakes on.
finally got my Moon Knight, and that was it. Like, but
Yeah.
everything else has been on pause right now because nothing else from my list has dropped yet. So I'm kind of cool. But real quick, Mark Lee, this super chat's dope. He said the term collector means bring pieces together from wherever. We aren't brand consumers.
Mm,
There
That's
you go.
right.
I like that. I like that.
Mark
I like
got it
that,
right.
bro. That's
I
that's
got it
that's
right.
a mic drop right there, bro. You definitely
I
said
like
it.
Yeah.
that. I
You
like that.
definitely said it, bro. I love that. And thank you very much for the super chat, bro. It's definitely appreciated. Let me see here. The only word to live by: fight them in the streets and bust them down in the streets. Silver Fox, Salvo, all that stuff is word. Definitely, bro. Like look, listen. The beauty of this is that we have stuff that we're getting to be excited about. We have pieces out there to be excited about, and that's just the beauty of it. But again, I just don't like to align myself in a space where people are just constantly complaining and putting shit down just because it makes them, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is. And if the thing is, even though like, if I could get my hands on that Anakin, definitely I would try. But I just know it's going to be a task to get it. So I have to live by, and I refuse to get it overseas. I am not buying shit
Right.
from overseas. I'm not doing that.
I'm what you did.
That's just not working. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying those because
Well,
it is it's a travesty that they are actually bam. I mean, they are just straight up hoodwinking people, bro. Like straight up, like just brazen prices, for these pieces with the expectations for people to basically pay that, and then you have to pay the shipping. So
Yeah.
no, I'm
So,
smooth, bro.
well, I'm excited by that. You know what I'm excited by that Iron Man. That comic
Oh,
book
yeah.
for Iron Man. That's
If
I hope if they bring that out, I'm getting that.
If definitely,
I
if
love
they
stuff
do
like
it.
that. There's
If
no
they
doubt
do
I'm
it,
getting that.
I'm all in.
No doubt,
I'm definitely
no doubt.
all in. It would be an exciting time,
And
man.
at
But
Comic-Con, they had the Mondo booth had Sabretooth, Omega Red, and Logan from
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Man,
Get
you
on that
should have
line,
saw 'em,
dog.
man. It was nice.
Get on that line, dog.
Oh, they were beautiful. And then they had a Juggernaut right below.
Oh my God, that Juggernaut was crazy.
Juggernaut was bad. You should have saw it, right?
Yeah.
When they bring those out, I'm definitely getting those. And they were
gonna
1/6
go in.
scale. They were beautiful. They looked just like the cartoon. Exactly.
Yeah. I saw him and I was like, yo, like That would be another line to go down that I'll be like, it's dangerous because you're
I'm gonna
yeah, I don't
start
know,
sending you
bro.
pictures.
I know you're gonna do it. I already know
They
you're
all
gonna
do
start doing that
the
shit.
same
Just go look
thing,
at my
bro.
Facebook page. They're there. I got them there all day
I already
long.
know
They're
you're
right
gonna
Tell
start
me
there.
doing
what
that
tell
shit,
me
I'm
what
bro.
doing the
poses you
same
want them in.
thing.
Tell me
I
what
see that.
poses you want them in.
Oh, and then they had the Batman animated series above it, the Batman Phantasm. They had him on there too. They got him hooked up in there
Yeah,
too.
definitely, bro. Like
Yeah,
straight
man.
up.
It was beautiful. All black and white with Mr. Freeze. Black and white Mr. Freeze. Yep.
Word. Word.
It was nice.
Um, so again, I just wanted to touch on that a bit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Because I just felt as though like um yeah, we're in the mix of everything. The summer showcase is coming up, so we know we'll probably see some more. I mean, this is a good start, but I just hope everything is not marked exclusive, man, because I don't want to. I hate that. I don't. I know a lot of people love it. I don't want to, take that away from me. I just don't like it because I like the incentive that everybody can get their hands on it. I just hate when people can't do it. But anyway, guys, it's been a great, super great discussion tonight. Definitely is. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Second brother, what you got coming up next, brother? Second brother. Man, this motherfucker. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, you guys have been talking about, man, you used to be talking about who got to pay off the figures you got coming in. I've been on a payoff bonanza. Since I've been gone, 7 has been delivered. That's like behind me right now that I just finished opening up today.
Mm.
And it's just like I know more of them coming in. I'm trying to clear my slate with these figures that are coming out or the ones that are potentially coming out. Trying to clear these things out before Thanksgiving, before that holiday hit. Because man, if they're making more drops on the holidays, you're gonna have a broke brother all the way to Valentine's Day. But besides that, everything is good. Hard at work. Got the con coming up, Raleigh Galaxy Con. That's on Saturday. That's a pretty stacked con. Me and Jay going to be there, and just taking things day by day, brother. That's it.
Hell yeah, brother. So glad to have you here. Second brother, aka man, these motherfuckers in the building, man. Thank you for being here. As always, man. Useby, what's going on with you, man? Like I know you tried to.
Oh, hey girl, hey. Um,
He went ASMR on us.
hey girl, hey.
What's all that about?
Hey man, y'all gotta stop that
Close your
976
eyes.
boy shit.
Listen, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Close your
Listen,
eyes. Close
guys.
your eyes.
Yo, he's an asshole. He's an asshole, man.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. Listen, let's bring it down, bro. Come on, guys. What I got going on? So I'm actually gonna try and do bricks and brews this weekend. So if you're around on Saturday, Lale, hit me up. I'm gonna try and do it, depending on how I feel. If I end up taking a turn for the worse or just feel more like shit, it probably won't happen this weekend. But yeah, if I'm feeling good, yeah, I'm gonna try and do it on Saturday. I know we usually go on Sundays, but my Sunday's booked with Oppenheimer in 70 millimeter. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
other than that, got back from Comic Con, so I'll be posting up the haul of shit I got on my various Nordorts or Brightside Collecting on Instagram, and I'll be on CW and here trying to convince you to buy many Mondo figures. One got shipped today. I think my SCCC Magneto got shipped today, so I'll be sure to open that next week and show you on stream just how cool it is.
Ooh.
Word. Hell yeah.
But yeah, other than that, just chilling, bro. Chill.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Thank you for being here as always, brother. As always, good to have you in the building. What's going on with you, Uncle Keith? Uncle Keith, what's going on with you, man?
Just enjoying life and thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it. Always happy to be here. Try to contribute as much as I can. Other than that, man, it's just I'm still working on the my second show uh, about Forbidden Planet. I got some things I want to add to it, but I'll get it done, and then I'll post that up. And don't get involved with these kind of things right here.
Yo, is that the omnibus?
Is that the big? I forget what they're called, but they're not omnibuses. They're like
No, that's the big.
No,
Because
the super
it's
big
kind
ones.
of.
Yeah, it's the big one.
Awesome.
Don't get hooked up with these things.
Yeah, bro. Trust me, I spent $120 on one at my local shop. So yeah, I feel you.
So yeah, I got that in. It's a Spider-Man, and it's a 1962 Spider-Man. So other than that, I'm just hanging out and doing what I do and enjoying life. So
Man, as always, thank you for being here, Uncle
yep,
Keith. As always, each and every week and every time I invite you, bro. Thank you for being here. Next
Yep.
up, we got cousin Cam in the building. What's going on with you, Cam?
What's going on, Cam?
What's going on, Cam? What you doing,
Hey, Cam. What's going on, Cam?
Yeah, Cam.
So, but yeah, man. Yeah, I'll be seeing you hopefully this weekend, man. We can link up some time this weekend at OtaCon here in DC. So excited to be there. This will actually be my first con, so I'm excited to do that.
Word.
And actually, it's a lot more anime than I'm used to, but I'm just gonna.
You're gonna see some weird because my boy Joe, he's there.
It's gonna get wild.
One of the kids is dressing up as well.
Are they okay?
Oldest.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, because they've been sending me like all this press list of these people's names and all these books they've written and shows, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know these folks. So I'll get very knowledgeable this weekend, and I'm gonna hopefully take away a lot of stuff. So yeah, man. So that's all that's really coming up for me. I'm pretty sure we don't have. Do you have Collectors Lounge this weekend? Or are you not sure?
Probably.
Okay.
Because I didn't have it last weekend. So
if not, I will be on there.
Yes.
Most likely, if I'm not at the con again for Sunday's event, I'm supposed to be scheduled for all 3 days. So, yeah, I'll try to do some news coverage and just some different stuff on here for my page, though, man. But thank you again for having me as always, bro. Appreciate it for sure.
Oh yeah, bro. Always good to have you here. If you haven't already, hit up Killer Cam on his YouTube channel. Make sure that you do that all day. Cam's Collection. Make sure you head on over there. Last but not least, we got the Loco one, Loco Lou, in the building. How you doing, Loco?
Yeah, I'm good. That ASMR shit is not working on me, brother. I'm sorry. It ain't working. Nah. But I'm good, man. Just keep getting shit in. I just got my Neon Tech with Gantry. And today I got my Ahsoka, my DX Ahsoka in. That's my first personal DX. Reviewed the DX19 and got the pleasure to open it and review it on my channel. But that DX Ahsoka, bro,
it's beautiful, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's definitely beautiful. It's good to have, bro. It's definitely beautiful.
It's not a Fison, but then again, you don't need to. Yes, listen. If you pre-order this Lou Doc, you will get an exclusive voiceover of yours truly saying, "What's poppin', people?" Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and then you can put whatever name in the little text. But anyway, I got that. I got my Demogorgon, my Marty. I have to do a review on. Edward Scissorhands, Clint Eastwood, Blondie from Good, Bad, and the Ugly. And then I got some more shit coming in. I got so much crap coming in, and I just got rid of half of my Hot Toys boxes. So, it's
what?
been a busy week. Yeah, I got rid of boxes.
Are you okay, man? Hey, somebody do a wellness check. Somebody do a wellness check.
Right?
Oh yeah. Listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I love figures. I don't love boxes. I've never loved boxes. I've held boxes. If I hold a box for more than 5 years, it's just taking up space for no reason whatsoever because I ain't getting rid of my collection. So it might as well go in the trash and give me space for something new.
Hell yeah, bro.
Okay.
I feel you, man. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thanks everybody out there in the chat for participating. We will be here next week, same time, same channel. You will see me on Figure Flex Friday this weekend as well, this Friday. So definitely you want to stop through there. And yeah, Collectors Lounge International on Sunday, possibly, I believe, depending on whether or not we do 2 days at Otakon. So we'll see how that's going to go. But anyway, it's been an awesome show. Remember, loyalty versus honesty. Be honest first. and that might basically help support your loyalty. You'll actually realize that you shouldn't be loyal to anybody and just collect what you collect, love what you love, and just let it be that way. Anyway, talk to you guys later on. It's been a great show. See y'all later. Have a nice night, nice evening. I'm going upstairs to take a bath, go to sleep, and just relax. Straight up. It is that mood time, and we are out. Peace.
Uh-oh.